Hey guys, what's going on? This is Namkraft and welcome to another Sister Starcraft English commentary. I'm very happy to bring to you another game from the Starcraft universe. This is gonna be Light versus Queen on the map Polypoid, part of the Laddernet series, kind of casual games between casual pro gamers. But this game has something special and I hope that it's going to be a trend in the future, so stay tuned. This is gonna be a decent watch, so just make sure that your wives and kids are away, your cars are locked and your dogs have been well fed. And of course turn off all notifications from your work, and of course shut out your boss as well. Let me just quickly show you the relevant information. Well, first of all, we're going to be seeing Queen at the top left of the screen in the yellow color, Light at the top right of the screen in the excuse me, it is going to be Light who is yellow and Queen is going to be green. And the map is going to be a very classical map, Polypoid. This map, I love it. I love it because it's so easy to play, so traditional. And here are the win rate for Zerg players. Do I have the right win rate for the classical map? As you can see it, there it is. Polypoid at 43.6% win rate for the Zerg side against Terran players in general. So that's going to be great. Do I have this map photo? Let me just quickly check. I might not have it. If I don't, I apologize in advance. I have it. Love it. Look at this beautiful Polypoid. Look at this amazing photo. Let me just make it a little bit darker so you can actually see. There you go. How do you enjoy that, man? What if I go completely dark? What if I go completely to dark mode? There we go. How do you like that? Isn't that really cool? Let's keep that photo for the rest of this video. Why not? Why not? And as you can see on Polypoid, usually you want to scout the middle bases, the 3 and the 9 o'clock position to catch the Overlord as they transition across the map. So we shall see what is coming up next. Anyways, I think this possibly could be a hatchery first from Queen. And Light, he's got his early and very forward barracks with a nice early SCV scout. So he's got to try to apply a bit of pressure, and he might put some some bunkers here to kind of challenge Queen's authority. Do I have the hotkeys of the players? Yes, I do. Number 1 for Light is on the SCV. Number 2 is on another SCV. Number 3 is Commentator. 4 Commentator. 5 is barracks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 not yet assigned, and there's going to be a second SCV coming out. The third SCV. We might need a fourth one. Because this drone is doing significant damage to that other SV, 35 out of 60 HP. Yes, that's the fourth SV, so Light has been forced to dedicate a lot of manpower, no pun intended, to get rid of that drone. Back on Queen's side of the map, we're going to be having Lair coming out. And by the way, if you have not, if you have not watched this video, okay, I guess you have not. I will give you a multiple choice question, a quiz, as to what makes this game interesting. And there are going to be some few choices you can actually have right now. One is we're going to be having battle cruisers. All right, that is the first answer. The number 2 answer is that we're going to be having devourers. Alright, if you think that Devourers are going to be available on this map, please, in this game, please go ahead and pause the video comment and say Devourers. The third answer is that they're going to be Ghosts. Alright, and then the last answer is that there's going to be Commentator Infestation. So what do you think would make this game so insane? Please pause the video and take a wild guess. The one who gets it right will get a hand-picked nice comment from me with a beautiful Namkraft heart displayed. So go ahead and comment your heart out. Anyways, this SV is gonna get tricked into running back home, back inside of Light Space. Let's just quickly look at the SCV configuration. Number 2 on the Marine, number 3, number 4, number 5 on the barracks, number 6 on the barracks. Additional buildings are not yet assigned. Additional drones coming out. He will probably not take this mineral only. He want to go towards the bottom left to gain a bit of advantage in terms of economy. There we shall see how these two players are going to be performing. But what else do I want to say about this map? Alright, maybe I'm going to quickly show you something else that is going to be very interesting. I think very interesting indeed. Everyone will love this. If you love it, let me know in the comments. These are the head-to-head. Nope, not right. I guess it is right, but it's not. The player's name is not correct. But before that, let me just take a look at Light's scanning ability. He has scanned and seen that the creep colony is coming down. So that is totally cool. Give me a second as I update some information for your viewing pleasure now. Alright, give me about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bam, here's the updated information for you, for your viewing pleasure. These are the top 5 current form or performances of these two players. As you can see, Light, his latest TvZ has been mostly involved with Soma, Hero, Queen, and Hero and Queen. He has won 3 games and he's lost 2 games. And by the way, these are sponsored games, so they don't count the Laddernet series because these games are very, very goofy. But from Queen's side, we're going to be having 2 wins and 5 out of 5 games. So 2 wins only, and 3 losses. The Marines are coming out now, so I hope you've enjoyed that. Let me just also quickly show you the ELO stats. So in the last maybe 2 days, here are the standings of the various players. Number 1 is still Flash, number 2 is Rush, number 3 is Snow. We've had some amazing KCM series, so if you've not checked out that video, go ahead and check it out. By the way, I just casted a game between Flash and Snow that was insane. It was nice, it was great, and everyone of course is looking forward to seeing whether Flash or Snow will win the upcoming ASL. So if not watched that game between Flash and Snow that has been recently released, go ahead and check it out to see how these two players are going to be performing. But let's go back to this game here. What are these drones doing? Just hanging out and enjoying life. Look at the pixels on them. Mewtwo is going to be diving into the main and they're doing significant damage on the command center. As usual, Namkraft is missing the beat here, not paying attention to what is happening on screen. These Mewtwo are going to be having some upgrades. What are the upgrades? Let me just quickly show you. Do I have the upgrades? Actually, I have the upgrades. There it is. So you can see the upgrades coming. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at that. Look at the beautiful, beautiful photo there in the corner. More Mewtwo are coming across the map, but +1 weapons for the Mewtwo will be completed in about 30 seconds or so. There's +1 for the Marines as well. So let's put these production queue update away and let's focus on the Mewtwo harassment. Nice amount of Mewtwo. There's about 9 Mewtwo total. They will do a lot of damages on the Marines, and I think Light is just going to be feeling very, very safe. He just can defend. Sitting at home is the best measure when there are way too many Mewtwo out in the open, and these turrets are failing. But one turret will get saved. No, it doesn't get saved. Looks like we have a counter attack from Light. He's decided it's going to be better for him to go back and save his way. Double starport coming down. So are we going to be having battle cruisers? Because the first answer in my multiple choice quiz was that will we have battle cruisers this game? Do you think it's going to be battle cruisers? Let me know in the video description as to what you think is going to be coming up. Some Zerlings that come across the map here and they get sniped relatively easy. There's going to be Queen's Nest and Hydroden, so we might have infestation because Queen's Nest is on. Of course, in these goofy games, we might expect something amazing from both of these players. Let's take a look at HD hotkey configuration. Number 1 on the Marines, number 2 on the Medic, number 3 on 2 SCVs. Very strange. I guess he just want to make sure he know where the 2 SCVs they are in random locations. Number 4 Command Center, number 5 Barracks, 6 Barracks, 7, 8 not assigned, 9 and 10 at the ComSat station. Alright, the Mewtwo now will have the +1 weapons. The Marines, they have the +1 weapons as well. Okay, sure, not bad. 9 Mewtwo are roaming the area, and Queen's economy is doing how? It's doing alright here. As you can see, 662 supply for Queen and 68 for Buzz Lightyear, which is the nickname I give to Light. Behind this, we are going to be seeing Hive and no additional upgrades. We're going to be having another scan here from Light. He knows about the situation inside of Queen's base. Oh, excuse me, oops. By the way, after this video is released, there's going to be another scheduled video first released for members, but it will be for other viewers a little bit later, maybe in a day's time or something like that. But it is going to be Hero versus Snow, one of the craziest epic long macro game that we can anticipate this year to close out the year and have a Merry Christmas. So go ahead and tune into Namkraft and watch that game as well. 12 Mewtwo are still roaming the area, and looks like Light is just sitting at home. He's going to be making some Valkyries. What else is making? He's going to be making 2 more Valkyries from the main. And And these mutuals going to get chased back clearly here. Additional mutuals going to be joined in the group. There's going to be another scan from Light. He's deciding where to attack. He's looking on the various locations. These mutuals will try to circumvent and go around. Some of the overlords are going to get sniped here. I think there are some. No, there are no scourges anywhere. Wow, interesting. One mutuals will sit back here and defend against. This is a nice strategy, you know, just to keep your weak units away from the battlefield as much as possible. And don't get them killed. Now 4 Valkyries will chase these mutuals away. They are very purple. The Valkyries probably wanted to kind of spread out into different directions and try to hunt down these mutuals. He will try to come around, and mutuals have spread themselves out into different locations. There's going to be another scan, and some of the mutuals will leave the area unscathed here. Valkyries will try to kill a few more units. But I think Queen has largely saved his mutas. He might lose another one right here. These mutas in the corners are... Oh my god. There's some mutas that still hang out in the corner, but they're gonna get sniped soon. But Light is doing a decent job. More overlords are going to get sniped. But I think the Defilers are out, right? The Defiler mount is there. Are we seeing Defilers? He's making mainly lurkers. Anyways, the Valkyries are roaming the area here for Light. He's got another Overlord might get sniped, man. This is so unfortunate for Queen. The Valkyries are trying to group up together to make sure the Scourges cannot easily attack them. Additional hatcheries coming down and Defiler Mount is coming out, but Queen is not showing to us that he's upgrading anything useful with his Defiler Mount. And so many Overlords are falling. This is insane. And now our Terran is leading about 20 supply. We will have a big drop incoming, and there is a ghost in the group here, as you can see. So I guess the answer to the question is that there are going to be ghosts, and as I was mentioning to you, this is the highlight of this game, and Light has been showing ghost play against Zerg in the last few games. So let's hope that this could be something brand new in the next season of ASL, you know, Ghosts against Zerg. We've seen Ghosts against Protoss already. We've seen that. I think who chimed that? Oh my god, we're gonna be having Lucky here blocking. Someone, I think maybe it was Light, or maybe Royer was the one who tried to play Ghosts against Protoss. But anyways, it's gonna be a big drop. The Valkyries will come in. The Ghost will be hiding in the corner. This is nice. He will need to just make sure that he doesn't. He's gonna snipe as many Overlords as possible. Once the Overlords are destroyed, even if the Marines and all that, the Ghosts can come out and attack this base later. As you can see, so many of these Overlords are getting destroyed, and Zerg players don't have scanners. They cannot scan. And let's take a look at the nuke. The nuke is about how much percent done here? Very soon it will be done. This strategy is so insane. Valkyries and Ghosts. Valkyrie and Ghost is a new fashion in Starcraft, guys. That's the fighter, but the Overlords are not here. Scourges will try to snipe these forces, and Nuke is getting ready. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so pumped up for this. And I guess I need to think about the thumbnail, right? Because if we have some terrible thumbnail that show the Ghost in action, then you will possibly not want to watch this video. There is going to be Ghosts coming up, and are those Overlords? Those are drones. This single Ghost comes forward, and this entire area will be gone. As you can see, the color is also quite bad on that hatchery, and drones are running away. The Ghost, the bomb is coming from where? Where's the bomb? I don't see it. Where's the bomb? There's the bomb. It comes down. Bam! The Queen's Nest is gone together with the Nidus Canal. That is an amazing attack here. What about the supply? Queen is still not yet dead. Because Zerg can still live for a while, but I think those drones have been evacuated already. This Nidus Canal is so dead, man. Reinforcements are coming out. Do we have additional Ghosts? We are going to be having additional nukes. This is a nice strategy. Make sure that the Valkyries are alive. And to counter this, the Zerg side will need to be going for massive Scourges to make sure that Overlords remain in the area correctly here. Anyway, Science Vessels are going to try to come out, but there's enough Lurkers to stop counterattack coming across the map. How much money does a bomb cost like that? So you actually have to invest money into making the bomb, right? You have to invest money into making the Ghost, and you have to research all of those technologies. But this base is gone. So I guess this is Queen's way of saying F you for nuking me. The command center need to be lifted. He is trying not to lift the command center. He's trying to actually kill the Zerglings, and he will get some of them destroyed. But there's gonna be another something happening on this side. The Ghost is still hiding in the corner. Keep that in mind. Of course, a single Ghost attack cannot kill a hatchery. The hatchery will still live after that. But anyways, the game is gonna continue on, and more additional forces are coming across the map. There are some lurkers. There's gonna be another ghost attack. He will try to attack, but there's an overlord here. What is this ghost's plan, man? He's moving across the map, and what is going to be Queen's vision? He doesn't see it. The overlord doesn't have speed. Nuclear bomb detected is coming underway. Are we seeing it? Are we? Wait, where's he putting the ghost? Where is it? What? Where is it? Is it here? I don't see the I don't see the red dot. There's the overlord with speed, but it will not be able to catch this. The bomb is incoming very fast. Bam! Oh my god, so insane. So insane, man. And we're gonna be having this hatchery is gonna get recreated. That is so sad. Anyways, Defiler is gonna get disrupted. That was nice strategy from Light. Very amazing. And I'm debating, should I put the thumbnail as the ghost dropping a bomb? I mean, that would be so fun to watch. But anyways, there's gonna be some vultures coming across the map and doing some great work on these Zerglings. Right, there's going to be some splash damage, not really splash damage, but splash blood on those vultures. But double nukes working hard, man. Wow, Light is just showing to Queen that you suck. What is gonna be Queen's plan? He needs to make a lot of scourges. Where's that ghost? The ghost is gone. The ghost is no longer here. But of course, this only work in a one-off game, right? In a real game. The okay, what's happening? What's going on? It's a single SCV here getting sniped. I don't even know how the Mutualist could discover that command center. It was so insanely rare. But more science vessels coming across the map. Maybe should we take a look at upgrades? I mean, the ghost attack is just so good that we just forgot about every other things that are happening on this map. But looks like Light will be doing a major attack. He's gonna try to irradiate an overlord. He will irradiate some other random units. He will irradiate a Defiler and 2 ultralists. Wait, where's the nuclear launch detected? There it is. There it is. Getting grouping with a group here. There's gonna be a target upon that random Kerrigan person, and she died or he died. I'm not so sure. This is before Kerrigan had sex exchange, right? Because once Kerrigan became Zerg, she becomes a female. But while she was in the form of the ghost in the Terran side, he was a man. So Kerrigan is LGBT, and it shows that the creators of Starcraft are very woke, if that means anything. Anyways, look at so many scourges patrolling the various area, and now Light is leading by a 70 supply, even though that he has failed to, gather enough impetus for his 3rd nuke in a row. There's gonna be additional nukes. I mean, these ghosts are ready. More nukes are coming across the map. More ghosts. What can he do? Do we have a command center? There's gonna be a command center here. There's gonna be an attack against this area. The Defiler gets sniped. Oh my god, the Defiler was stupid. But anyways, vultures are coming on this high ground. And there are a couple of Zerglies to defend. The Defiler gets sniped. That was so bad. The vultures kill so many forces. This is carnage. This is humiliation. At the last bit, I think those vultures will die, but the last mine will eat up the Ultra. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. The Ultra has lived. The game is gonna go on. I mean, this is why Starcraft is sometimes very fun, because we get some nice, new innovations in Starcraft that we have not seen for a long time. Anyways, off-center command center. Light is thinking that he's very much ahead of the game, but of course, Queen is still in the game. Do we have drops? We will have Ultra drop. Oh my god. Oh my god, we have not seen Zerg drop against Terran for such a long time. He's coming across the map, and looks like Terran doesn't have vision of these areas. There's gonna be a ghost. Will he nuke those overlords? What will he do? Where is this? Let's think about this ghost right now. Is he hotkey the ghost or what? He's not even hotkeying the ghost. How can we find this ghost? Anyways, there's gonna be a ghost somewhere. I don't see it. But there's gonna be scanner. There's a ghost hiding in the backside. I think bombing is not yet ready. I think there it is. There it is. The ghosts are leaving the area, and they're gonna try to go here. Do we have vision of those areas? I don't see it. Is this where the double go? What? Is that under the bomb somewhere? There's so many bombs. You cannot keep touching the bomb. I think there's a bomb here, and there's a bomb there. There's the first bomb destroying. Bam! So many units. There's a second bomb here, right? I think there are 2 bombs. I don't see the bomb. Another nuke. So double nukes on this area, and this is humiliation. This is insane. 140 supply now for Light. He's still destroying things left and right, and no more hatcheries anymore. Battle cruisers are not meant to be. Infestation are not meant to be. The thing in 2026 to watch out for is nukes versus Zerg, that was a coin today in Namkraft channel by Light. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, guys, feel free to buy me coffee later. That's gonna be in the video description. I see you soon. Bye bye.